Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, honey. We are about to get into some things. We're about to talk about love and marriage. Huntsville. So go ahead, come on in, all that great stuff. Make sure that you guys like the video. Okay. Come on in, come on in. We are about to talk about love and marriage Huntsville. Okay, okay. All right, y'all. Let's give me 1 second because your world is gonna be up here in just 1 second. Let's see here. I see you guys are doing good with the likes and stuff. Give me 1 second. Let me come on screen. Hey, bitch. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Or well, it's afternoon. I guess it depends on where y'all at. Good morning. Good afternoon, girl. All right, we are about to get into love and marriage, Huntsville. I just need to pull up my notes real quick, and we're gonna chit chatty to the motherfucking patty. Okay. So Melody. All right. What's up, y'all, over here in the chat? What's the going on? Life of the Shanta. What's up, Miss Andrea Moore? What's up, KB? What's going on, honey? What's up, everybody? All right. So first things first, okay. Melody lets Destiny know because first of all, we still over here at Stormy's event. Stormy's having her event. Melody and Destiny are kind of starting to talk to each other just a little bit. Melody's about to address some of the issues that's going on. Okay, so Melody lets Destiny know that she indeed spoke to her. All right, and Destiny says it doesn't change how she feels at the end of the day. She still feels away. She still feel like Melody didn't do anything to satisfy her as far as she wasn't speaking loud enough for her. So she's still feeling a way about Melody. Okay. So then she turns around and she asks Kimmy, like, I mean, did you hear her? What did you think? First of all, Kimmy took a big ass sigh. Like, I really ain't got, girl, I got too much other stuff going on in my life to really give a damn about what's going on between you and Melody. Okay. I have a whole lot going on, but if you must know, girl, she did speak. Okay, she did speak. She spoke to you. She spoke to me, girl. She definitely spoke. And I'm sitting over here like, yeah, Destiny, I bet you was sitting over here expecting Kimmy to be on your side of the fence. Come to find out, she wasn't. Okay. I'm sure you felt a way about that. Okay. Now, Destiny's cousin did speak up and have her back because that's the whole reason she brought Miss Girl onto the show anyway. Was for her to have Miss Girl's back. All right. So her cousin was just like, well, you was already feeling away about the Galentine's event. So with you feeling away about Galentine, then you turn around and you have this person that you haven't talked to since then to pop up at your event, and then somebody else to pop up at your event. Like, yeah, it makes sense as to why you would sit up there and feel away, right? So that's what the cousin said. Okay. Um, then Stormy, which was awkward to me, Stormy ends up asking a dumbass question. And I was just like, Stormy, why would you ask this stupid ass question? Either that or the question was placed awkwardly, right? Because maybe they had did some talking, and one thing about editing, girl, they do a terrible job, period. Okay. So then Stormy pretty much asked her, like, okay, it seems like we got to a good place to move forward. So is it safe to say y'all cool? And I'm over here like, Stormy, where the hell did you get that? Like, how did you get are they cool and a good place moving forward out of the conversation they just had? Now, I could see if Stormy would have asked that after Melody said, let's normalize, people being able to feel how they feel. It is what it is, and we ain't got to be on the same. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to like each other. We ain't got to talk. We ain't got to whatever. So I could see if Stormy would have asked that afterwards, but she asked that at first. I was like, Stormy, that's really stupid. Like, what are you talking about? But anyway, so that's when Melody says, we need to normalize how people feel, normalize people not wanting to F with each other, okay, how they used to, and even be cordial, and that's it. We need to normalize that, all right? Stormy decided that she was gonna gift the ladies a canvas beauty bag, and Destiny over there like, girl, I'm getting tired of you and these gifts or whatever like that. And I'm like, girl, just flow and shut up. Just flow and shut up. Take the bag and shut up. Matter of fact, Stormy, where the hell is my bag at, girl? You said that you was gonna send me a bag back when we interviewed you, girl. I'm still waiting on that bag. Somebody go ahead and clip this out and send it to me, Stormy. Girl, where is my bag? Where's my bag, Stormy? Where is it at? Okay, you could have snatched up Destiny's and gave me hers since she's so tired of gifts and she ain't want it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Where's my bag? Okay. What else is going on? So that was pretty much everything that happens at at the little get together or whatever. Okay, what the little link up that the ladies had at Stormy's house. But what we did see was Mel walked outside with Kimmy. When she walked outside with Kimmy, she knew something was off with her, so she wanted to talk to her and find out what's going on. Kimmy's not ready to talk about, the latest findings when it comes to her breast. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. That's your business. You could choose to, expose it or tell it to whoever you want to, whenever you want to. So I understand that. It just wasn't the proper time for her. But I thought it was nice of Melody to kind of be there for her in that moment. And obviously, what's her name? Miss Kimmy appreciated it as well, right? So fast forwarding, okay, wrapping that up. What's going on, y'all? Let me see what some of y'all are saying over here in the comments. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to need for Destiny to leave her cousin, aka bodyguard, to stay in the car next time. Not stay in the car, child. Stormy acting like she's their mother, trying to make them be back friends so quickly. Destiny didn't need no gift, especially products after her ignorant comments. Gotcha. What's up, Keon? She's the most complaining about gifts weirdo I've ever seen. Like, I don't understand it. Like, why are we complaining? Like, girl, it's free, okay? Someone saying, is it your products? Now you got her products and she don't put them in a bag. Are you going to continue to bring it up next time she brings you a gift, or not bring up a gift? Like, are you going to continue to talk about how you want her products? Anyway, we get to Marceau, right? Marceau and Tisha. Some part of their conversation, I ain't gonna lie, I did pick up my phone and start scrolling. Actually, when I was watching it last night, I fell asleep on their conversation. Okay, so I fell asleep on the episode, so I picked it back up earlier today trying to watch it. And then I started being on my phone. Like, the Scotts really are not as entertaining as the people try to make them out to be. They just not it. They just not it. Okay. Marceau, he was over there venting about Dr. Francis or something. He did this little picnic thing in the living room or whatever for Tisha or whatever. Okay. He wanted to talk to her about Dr. Francis. I guess this was his way of trying to woo her to find a new therapist, because he doesn't want Dr. Francis, because he feels like Dr. Francis is heavily biased towards women. And I just kind of feel like I don't think he's heavily biased towards women. I think you just have you see a you don't have a good value when it comes to women. So because of how you view women, that's how Mr. Dr. Francis shows up to be an advocate for them. You know what I'm saying? I feel, based on the conversation. And I feel like it doesn't matter what therapist you go to, you're probably going to run into the same situation. So I won't be surprised if we were to see later on down the road they got a new therapist and he also feels like that therapist is biased too. See, anybody that's calling you out on your stuff, he's going to see them as biased because they're not on his side with these. But a lot of times, Marcel, you just be wrong. You do, and it's just what it is. And also, I feel like the therapist has to speak up on behalf of the women or the woman, because when you look at how Tisha is, I feel like Tisha she don't stick up for herself sometimes, especially in her marriage. So I think that's where the therapist has to come in and, be her voice. I am your conscience. I feel like that's what happens with that. What else? Kimmy. Oh yeah, Tisha gonna do this period party for her daughters. It's sad. I think that's great for her, but at the same time, I didn't give a damn. I actually fast forwarded once we got to the portion about Tisha kids or whatever, right? In the party, I started fast forwarding through that. I said, are y'all running out of footage, or do y'all just not have shit to talk about, or what's really going on? Because we spending a whole lot of footage watching the conversations happen, but with these ladies talking to these little girls, and I think it's great and I think it's amazing. But at the same time, I feel like we were spending too much time on it, so I was just like, let me skip through this, fast forward. But anyway, what else happened? Kimmy is headed to get this biopsy, so we're definitely praying that it's gonna go well. Okay, we'll learn later on in the episode what really happens. Okay. Melody stops by to see Destiny. It turns out Destiny actually invited Melody to a photo shoot, so she's doing a photo shoot for I'm on 10, I'm on 10, I'm on 10, I'm on 10, I'm on 10. Girl, cut it off, turn it down, cut it off, turn it down, cut that off, unplug it right now. Yep, just unplug the whole system. Thank you, girl. No, ma'am. I do not like that song. I hate it. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you, girl. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna do that. Listen, I hate that damn song. I thought it was gonna give. It's not. I hate it so damn. But I said, girl, not you over here doing a photo shoot. Whoo, girl, it's the not giving Candace Dillard. Like, it's the not. I hate it. I don't know what else to say, And I don't want to SHI on nobody dreams. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't like it, I'm not telling you not to go for what it is you want in life. Girl, go for it. Run fast. Do what works for you. I just know that song's not working for me, so I'm not gonna damn play it. I try. I cringe at it. It's like, girl, why are we doing another photo shoot? You gave us enough. Wasn't you laying on the floor or something like that on one of the pictures or whatever, girl? So we doing another photo shoot. Okay. Anyway, so Mel goes in there. She see Destiny in her yellow dress. Destiny starts talking about looking like a big bird. I said, well, then why you got it on? Like, what? Who? What? Why you got it on then? Why you chose that one? If you feel away about looking like a big burger. Anyway, Melody was like, girl, I had my time of looking like a big bird girl in the confessional. And she's right, because the people was definitely dragging her and calling her big bird for sure, especially the ones that don't like her. But what else happened? So then yeah, Melody stops by Destiny's photo shoot. It was given a bit weird. Okay. It was given a bit weird because as much as I've been okay with them not being friends for the past year or however long, it was kind of good at the same time to see them kind of interacting with each other, and it's not this awkward animosity or something going on. So it was kind of like I appreciated that just a little bit. Even though last week I was like, girl, I don't even know why you went to sit down and talk to her, because I didn't see like, for what. I still kind of don't see why you really went and sat down with her, but I will say it was kind of cute to see y'all interact. You know what I'm saying? So Mel sent Destiny a video of her dancing in the car to being on 10. Well, I'm on 10. I need a producer to come to the front, bitch. I just want to cuss him out so bad. Like, you are not good. You're not good at what you do. Like, you're not. I don't understand. Like, I want him to come to the front so bad. Like, why the fuck would y'all send this woman this song? Who created the hook? Who? I just, out of all the, I mean, because I just, because Destiny was talking about how I think she ended up doing American Idol, or she auditioned for something and she was invited back and then something happened or whatever. And my thing is this: find the song that is going to complement her voice. Even if it is that she can't sing. Some people felt like Aaliyah couldn't sing. Some people felt like Maya couldn't sing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's a host of other ladies out here people feel like can't sing. I'll even be saying my girl Janae Aiko can't sing, okay? And I'll fight you over that. But anyway, girl, find the songs that works for her voice. And that's not working. And then why do you need to say I'm on 10? I really need to let it go because it's not even my song. But anyway, girl, so Melody sent her a video. She was dancing in the car. I'm on 10, girl. I'm on here. And she was gonna post it, but then she didn't post it because the Madani incident happened and it turned her off. Well, I have to say, Mel, girl, you was already turned off. You wasn't gonna post it anyway, cause did you how you is, or you want for to post that because when this lady prior to the Madani event happened in May. Galentine's, I don't know when that happened. I would think it happened probably in February or whenever it happened. Yeah, Galentine. That's around that time, January, February, whenever that happened. Okay. I can't even remember when we interviewed you, but it was somewhere before the Madani situation happened. And you told us that Destiny ordered from your website. And when she ordered from your website, you refunded her money. Okay. So you wasn't rocking with that lady anyway. So I mean, I don't even know why you recorded the I'm on 10. I'm on 10. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't understand it, but anyway, girl. I mean, I guess you wanted to give her a little bit of support, but y'all wasn't feeling each other. So what could have changed? And somewhere in between that time, y'all both was going on social media. Destiny was getting a little slick. I remember her going over there on her live, and Dr. Contessa, joined the live and tried to encourage her and all this other stuff. And then you was over there, going live on Sundays and saying shit. So it's just like, girl, y'all wasn't there. Y'all just wasn't there with each other. Man, I hated that scene with them, Jamie. It was like they just made up enters mail with support. It's like, no, y'all exhausted me, fall back. Hey Jamie, this Renee calling from Minneapolis. We got our first snowfall snow today. It's been a very rough week. Can you please give me a shout out? Shout out to you, honey. Shout out to Renee. I see a Edwina name on the in the chat, but shout out to Renee. I hate y'all got y'all snow. Girl, listen, I don't deal with that too well, and it's been cold as hell out here. freezing. So I know I ain't gonna be able to deal with no snow, honey. But I hope it goes well for you, love. Um, oh, what else? I was okay. Okay. She was definitely beyond happy seeing Melody. Okay. What else ended up happening? Um, Mel tells her that she spoke to Destiny at the event, even though Destiny did not respond back to her. And Destiny said, "That's because I didn't hear you." It is what it is. Mel said, "That's fine. That's fine. Okay, you didn't hear me. You didn't speak back. It is what it is. Okay." So, I think Destiny asked her like, "Why you ain't saying nothing?" She said, "Because I mean, you look like you were bothered. So, I mean, I wasn't gonna. If you didn't want to be bothered, I'm not gonna come bother you. Like I'm gonna let it be what it is." And I'm kind of glad Mel highlighted that. Like you can't deny what she's saying because Kimmy and Tisha actually sat up there and told Destiny at the little party that Stormy had how kind of uncomfortable it was. Like she was quiet. She wasn't trying to be bothered with nobody. Anything somebody said to her, she gave them pushback. When people was trying to tell her like this your event, let's just try to be happy. Like she was just trying to be on 10 the whole time. So what Melody is saying, she not lying because if y'all notice when Melody said, "Hey Destiny, hey Kimmy," I think she hugged Kimmy or whatever, and she stood to the side for a second. And I think she probably thought Stormy was going, I'm not Stormy, but Destiny was going to say something to her. And when she saw that she didn't, she walked off. But when they replayed that, I kind of saw Mel stand to the side. She didn't just say, "Hey, hey," and walked off. She stood there for a brief second. So I think what she was saying was facts. Like if I see that you bother, like I'm not gonna try and create a scene because that's not what I came here for. This your event. It is what it is. So I mean, let me just, I'm already uninvited or whatever. Not uninvited, but I wasn't invited. So I mean, I'm just over here popping up. So girl, let me tiptoe. But anyway, so Destiny says, interesting. And then she says she didn't feel support from Mel. She says, because listen, I haven't talked to you. I think that's fair for Destiny to feel. Like, I haven't talked to you since Galentine's, since chairs were thrown. People have said certain things. We both said some things on social media. And then now all of a sudden you popping up at my event. So I didn't really feel the support because if you were going to support me, then you should have just hit me up and reached out to me prior to coming to my event. Right. Mel tells her that she's all good with last year. Oh, I think she also went on to talk about Destiny talked about how she lost out on some type of business opportunities or something. And Mel was just like, listen, girl, okay. And it also sounded like to me, if Destiny was about to have a business opportunity and a person was concerned about the issue that she and Mel were having, it is very likely Mel could have said something to the person, or it's very likely that that person made their own business decision to take a step back because of the dynamic. Because if they see you as Mel, you and Mel being really good friends, they may think, are we likely to go down the same road in business? Like we may have some type of issues or something. So it could have also been that person. How Destiny was approaching the situation, she was approaching it as though Melody was causing her to not have business or whatever relationship, that business relationship. She made it seem like it was Mel's fault. And I'm like, I mean, it could be, but then it also could be that was genuinely that person's decision. And that's just how they chose to operate, how they chose to rock with it. But anyway, Mel said, "Girl, that's cute. I hear you. BLT, I'm not going to go backwards when it comes to that. Just understand that I'm in a much better place. I'm in a good place. I'm in a place of peace at this time. Okay. That's just where I am with it. Right. So then Destiny's confused. She was like, wait, so how can you be in a place of peace when you had a friend that you was legit out here dogging out and calling a liar and saying this and saying that about him or whatever?" So Mel was like, but you was the one that called me a master manipulator. See, you said those things about me first. And then I just followed up at a later time calling you out as well. So, I mean, they both have done some not so great things when it came to the breakdown of the friendship. It is what it is, okay? Um, what else happened? Mel tells her, listen, I have no desire to keep hitting a dead horse. And I said, BIT, I don't either. So can we please move on? Because truthfully, ain't nobody got shit to talk about. Like nothing outside of Kimmy. Like what we talking about? Baby, I ain't seen Martell on the show in about a month. Is Martell okay? Is he practicing? Is he studying for getting his license? Like, what's going on? Okay, is he trying to get a bill? Is that's why he's been absent? Or I have not. Is he being reprimanded for his actions on social media? Like, what's going on? I have not seen Martell. Um, yeah, I mean, nothing else is happening. Trying to think, Tisha and Marcel continuing to trip off of therapy. I feel like they've been talking about that for the past 2 seasons, and then we'll add this one, so that'll be about three. What is going on? What else is happening? I can't think. I'm trying to really see Tiffany Lewis never talking about anything. The best of a storyline Tiffany had was inserting herself in other people's business, which almost caused her to get dragged. You know what I'm saying? When she spoke on people's children and stuff. Nothing else is happening. Okay, so y'all might want to get that together. Get that together. I'm looking forward. Okay, since people was all talking about this blackout and being upset about it, because people not covering it and stuff, girl, or whatever y'all got going on in y'all life. I am interested in seeing what the numbers are looking like when it comes to the this episode, because it wasn't really all that. I mean, I feel like quite a few of the episodes have been basic, entertaining enough. It's been kind of giving a little bit of ain't nothing else on, so let me go and check this out, see what they talking about over here. So I do wonder what the views are looking like and whether or not the people that are out here blacking out the channel because y'all did not like that Mark Scott was on the show, which I do understand. Because I mean, I ain't gonna say I understand. Like, if y'all want to black out, y'all make your own decision, do what y'all want to do. I don't really give a damn. But when it comes to the Mark Scott thing, I was definitely like hella disappointed about that. Like, why is this nigga on the show? Y'all bringing this man on the show to address a woman that's not even a main character on the show. She said y'all wasn't dating. Period. It is what it is. You wasn't her man. Even if the woman was grown, was fucking on you or whatever she was doing, she's grown enough. She could do what the hell she want. But she's not a main cast member. So why y'all bringing this man on the show to address stuff? It was definitely giving y'all bringing this man on the show to target Mel's mama. I feel like that was rude. I feel like that was disrespectful. I feel like that was out of line. Personally to me, okay, I feel like the stuff that happened with Wanda makes sense because Wanda be on the show more than Miss Van do. So yeah, and the people Miss Wanda be talking about be directly, like main cast members, primarily Miss Melody, and she's come at Kimmy as well. But anybody else, like that's not. I didn't like that, so I do understand the people being frustrated by that, and I think y'all probably are just disappointed as a whole. Some people are saying that it's not how it initially intended, like how the show started, being about real estate and navigating real estate as a friend group or whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be some ups and downs trying to get everybody on one accord and this and that. So it was definitely to me already entertaining season one until the floodgates opened up about Martell's, cheating and all that other stuff. But a lot of people kind of wanted to go back to what its original purpose was, and I feel like that's never going to happen, guys. And y'all may have to accept the L on that unless they get a different cast or a different objective or goal for everybody to work towards in business. But Melody does not want to work with them when it comes to business. So, and then if you pay attention, Tisha really don't even want to work with Martell. So I don't think the dynamic of them getting back to the core of the group, I forgot what they called it, the comeback group, girl, it's not coming back. Okay, it's not coming back. So I don't think they'll be able to take that direction, but I'm sure they can like figure out some other stuff or whatever, some new storylines or something. What else? I think that's what I wanted to talk about when it came down to the blackout or whatever. Um yeah, I think that's it. What else happened on the show? Let's see. Oh yeah, Mel says that. Oh, so Destiny. Here go Destiny, y'all. Destiny gonna say, "You missed me, don't you? You missed me, girl. Girl, I know you missed me, girl. You missed me." And I was like, "No, you definitely missed her, though. We could tell." Okay. And I kind of cringed for Destiny because I said you're misinterpreting the purpose of this sit down. The sit down isn't for us to rekindle and become friends again. Yikes. Okay. So you thought that was a gateway for you to ask her that, and y'all still not gonna talk. Like I saw that for what it was, but maybe because I'm on the outside looking in and watching this, and I'm like, why would she ask her that? I feel like typically you ask that to a person that you're about to get back friends with, and y'all pick up where y'all left off and keep going. And I'm like, that's not the direction. It don't matter if she miss you or not, honestly, because y'all not gonna be friends. Like, you don't see that. You don't see how that's going. Okay, anyway. And then you was also the main person that was doing that big talking about how you don't want to be friends and telling people like, oh, leave us alone. Like, if you want us to be cool, if you want me and you to be cool, then I think you need to leave me and Melody alone. Like, girl, and then you want to get up here and saying you miss me, don't it? Girl, cut it out. Anyway, so Mel says, I mean, girl, I love you. Like, I'm always had love for you or whatever like that. I miss the friendship that we had. Ain't that how Melody said it? I miss the friendship that we had. Okay, as in past tense, all right. But understand that I'm good and I'm okay with being alone. I'm fine with, being alone. I felt like good for you. I can relate, BIT. Good for you. I can relate. Okay. Of course, when you don't have something anymore like that friendship, there are going to be elements and different things of that friendship and about that person that you may miss. You know what I'm saying? It's a normal human emotion or whatever. But based on how you showed your hand when we did fall out, that's enough to let me know it'll never be the same. And I'll be doing you a disservice by continuing to be your friend when I know that I'm not going to open up as you probably wish that I would have, or how I used to when I was with you, or I'm not going to be this or that. Like, so that's dead. Like, we don't have to be friends, baby. Like, we could be cordial. I see you, I'm like, hey, how you doing? And then go on about my damn business. It ain't got to be every time I see you, I got this animosity, this build up. I want to fight you. Like, ah, like that's dumb. Like, over time, it's just showing how much you're not healing and how much you have to continue to work on. That's not the space that I'm in. I wish you well. Okay. But we good. We good. We see each other. We good. All right. So that's where they are with their friendship. Yes, it was. The montage was cute. It was giving every bit of cute. And I said, so sad that things could not stay how they are. Now keep in mind, people, it don't mean that they will never be friends, because they may need to both grow, and then in 5 years they may meet each other in a place where it's like, yo, we could be back how we, maybe not how we were, but have an even better friendship than what it was, and the respect, it hits different, right? But in this moment, okay, it's a no-go. As of right now, it's a no-go. I do kind of feel like the more Melody rises and whatever it is she's trying to do, some people I mean, a lot of times I think that happens when people are starting to elevate into different spaces, they begin to shed. You shed some of the people that you used to rock with. You shed some of the ways that you used to have, and you just keep evolving. I think the same thing's gonna happen for Destiny too, as she continues to evolve. She gonna start shedding things in people too. It's just a part of life, and that's just where they at right now. What else? Okay, so the period party. We get to the period party, honey. And Kimmy shows up. All right. Kimmy has learned that she has stage 2 triple negative breast cancer. I was hoping if she had it, that it was like stage 1. But the great thing is that we're hearing that it was caught early. And I just really felt so bad for Kimmy. Like, y'all, the part that was really about to break me down was when she had got the gift for Mila. I think that's her name, for or Macy. I'm not sure which one, but for Tisha's daughter. And it was a little pink little furry pouch. And she started to, like, her voice started to crack and she was about to cry. And I was like, oh my God, like that's just so sad, but I do hope that she's in better spirits. I think that she is now. I cannot wait to hear what I'm praying that we hear at the reunion, is that she's in a remission, I think is what they call it, when you no longer have it and stuff. So I'm hoping that we hear some really, really positive things from Kimmy. But that right there, y'all, it was just so sad. I was like, oh my God, of course Tisha was crying. She was really sad. I wish that Kimmy would have had the opportunity to tell Tisha and Marceau together. Actually, I kind of wish, and y'all let me know, maybe this is doing too much, but it would have been nice if they could have had another comeback group meeting with the same people like they did a few weeks ago, of the direction of the group. It would have been nice if she would have been able to tell them all together. You know what I'm saying? So that she could, feel all that support at once. And everybody's different, but I feel like that would have been a major moment. I feel like maybe a lot of them probably would have been like, yo, we out here beefing. We doing all this beefing, but for what? Like, life can be gone at any moment, and this, that. You know what I'm saying? Death definitely changes a person's perspective. And not even just that, and never wishing death on Kimmy at all. But when you have these illnesses, that also changes your perspective completely as well. And then having somebody so close to you at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So it just makes you kind of reevaluate what you bicker about, what you get upset about and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And the things that you hold on to, like. So I wish that it would have been a setting like that she could have been able to share that with everybody in that moment and receive the love that she needed to receive in that moment. But Tisha definitely embraced her the best way that she could. And I was just, looking at it like, I just really want Kimmy to beat this. Like, I couldn't imagine. I was thinking about her son and stuff, even though, I mean, nobody wants to be without their mama. and I don't think it really matters what age you are when they go. But I was thinking about him, like, I still feel like he's really young. He just graduated college and stuff like that. So yeah, I want Kimmy to be around to see him become everything that she wants him to be, or desires for him to be. Not so much as what she wants, but what she desires for him to be. Like, that baby ain't got no student loan debt, from my understanding, because she worked her ass off to make sure she took care of that. So I definitely want her to be able to sit back and be able to watch that, and for him to go on and be married and have kids and she be a grandma, all of that. So I really pray that once Kimmy kicks this, that is something that never returns. You feel what I'm saying? So that she could really live that long life and fully, live it to the fullest. But yeah, I just really felt bad for Kimmy, like, dang. And then it just also made me think, like, we may have been disappointed with Kimmy over the past few months for how she may have done things or whatever, but I also believe that production pushed her up to a lot. But I think Kimmy is truly a good person, and it just makes me think, like, dang, man, I swear to God, like, it's always bad things happening to good people. I really hate that, but I definitely pray for Kimmy, and I pray that this is just a part of her journey that will be a testimony for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot. She got the really storyline on there for me. So yeah, like, I don't know, I just hate that for her, you know. Um so yeah, and I know Maurice, he hasn't experienced this, so he is gonna make some mistakes, when it comes to consoling her. But I hope that, God gives him the right words and the right ways to go about comforting his wife, as she goes through this process. Um, but yeah, I just really hate that, y'all. That was sad. I really hate that, but it's at the same time, and I mean, I know it don't matter, but I'm so relieved to not hear, because a lot of people learn that they have cancer at stage 4. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you have so much of this much time left. And I'm just so glad it's like one of the lesser stages, even though she said it's very aggressive, they caught it early. I ain't gonna lie. Kimmy had me up here like rolling and checking and all. Listen, okay? Kimmy had me up like, girl, let me get me together. Let me get me together too. So I'm glad that she's doing this, on I know she doesn't want this to really be televised, but I think it's definitely gonna be a reminder for people to check in with themselves for sure. So I definitely appreciate Kimmy for sharing this part of her story, because she really didn't have to, but she chose to, and I appreciate that. Um, you wish she would have waited to tell her versus at the party for the girls. Yeah, I think that would have been nice if she would have been able to do it like a comeback meeting or whatnot with the ladies, and share that. I mean, and the guys too, because she wanted to tell Marceau, but he wasn't there. So, and then Mel was the one. I don't know if Destiny, not Destiny, but Tisha has been checking on her or anything. I don't know, but I know Mel reached out, or at least stopped her afterwards and wanted to be there for her. So maybe we'll see on the next episode her having that sit down conversation, cluing Melody in on what's going on. But and then that's the other thing too, because it's like, dang, like, I don't know. It just depends. You don't know people's schedules and how things worked out, but it's like she has to re-say it over and over to everybody, like at different times. I gotta keep bringing this up. I gotta da da da, and then it takes you back into that place of being, crying, emotional and stuff. I probably would want to, like, let me just say this to everybody so we can get all this out, and then I really can, like, let me move forward on this journey to get back to where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you don't exactly know what to say to someone when they say that, except for we'll be there for you. Try to be positive, and I think that's what Tisha was trying to. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's what Tisha was trying to do. I think she did the best she could in that moment, because it was like Tisha looked like she wanted to break down herself, right? So I think Tisha did the best she could, like consoling her and stuff, because she was crying, but it looked like Tisha was trying to hold back her own tears. She was trying to be strong for her. So yeah, I agree. With the stress of all this, I wish Kimmy sat this season out. She deserves better than what she's being dealing with on the show. I think she wanted to. I think she really, really wanted to, but they wanted to capture this because that's reality to me. That's real life. So I think they wanted to capture this for so many people that are dealing with this. Um, so yeah, and the people that's not dealing with it, just a note for them to like check in with themselves. Um, let's see. I think Kimmy is a great advocate for herself and others. In losing my friend, the best thing I can say is to be an aggressive advocate for yourself when it comes to your health. That's very true. And that's very, I mean, and that goes for anything. That is very true because I always hear stories about women not being believed in doctors' offices and stuff like that. So, just in general, like, yes, be an aggressive advocate for yourself when it comes to your health. Facts. Um, let's see what else we got before we wrap this thing up. What's up, Deshanta? Kimmy said that Tisha and Marceau didn't answer the phone, so she showed. Oh, she did. That's right. So it's like, why couldn't they have answered or text her back? I don't know. I don't know. She did say she called both of them and they didn't answer. I would think Tisha probably was tied up because I do remember when Tisha got ready to go sit down in front of the ladies and talk, she gave that little girl that was next to her cell phone. So I guess the girl was gonna take pictures or something. So I could see that Tisha probably didn't even have her phone in hand. Unless Kimmy called on a different day. It sounded like she could have called them the day of. And I just don't know where Marcel was, child. You're right. This is reality. The show needs to do a hard pivot and change directions, whether that's new cast members and sitting current cast members out. Listen, they done said Martell is out because I'm telling you, it's been a month, right? I haven't seen Martell. Well, no, I'm lying because I feel like we just saw Martell for a glimpse, just a glimpse, when he sat down with the guys last week. So, nah, we did see him. We did see him just for a peak second. I was putting all my comments on the other channel. No wonder you didn't see them. Oh, really? Nah, they should have popped up over here. They should have popped up over here. I don't know why. Well, you probably got a point because I don't see nothing. I'm scrolling the chat. I don't see nothing. That's weird though. Why would they do that? It's supposed to pop up over here. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't see none of your comments. So you're right. My bad. I think they recreated this scene of her telling Tisha because to me it seemed like she already knew. Oh, I didn't even catch that. Sometimes they do redo scenes. Mm. Mm. Something to think about. We don't know where Marcel was, just like he doesn't know where his children are when they are not home. That's Tisha's department. I hate when he says that. I hate that so much when he says that. He said something like that when they were sitting down, having the little snack or charcuterie board or whatever it was. Child, like he gets on my nerves with that. I think they were talking about like how Destiny dad, I think she was telling him about the period party and how her Destiny's dad had to raise her. So when her cycle came on or whatever, he had to go in the store and this, that, and the other. And that really bothers me. He's like, "Ooh, if I didn't have you or something happened to you or we divorced or whatever, I wouldn't even know what's like." That just kills me how he heavily relies on her in that damn department. And then he want to sit up here and feel a way about Dr. Francis talking about masculinity. He thinks that masculinity is all wrong or whatever. And it doesn't have to be. Well, then y'all might want to change the thoughts and the ideas of masculinity or whatever it is, the definition. Y'all might want to rearrange that because it's perfectly okay for you to be so tuned into your wife and your children's body. You know what I'm saying? And knowing what's going on. Like, it only, like, that's okay, sir. That's okay. Girl, he just don't want to do nothing but conduct business. It's giving every bit of lazy. It's giving every bit of lazy. I feel like that whole, back in the day, they used to talk about how women take care of the household and then the man go out and he work and this and that. I hear you, but I don't. I hear you, but I don't hear that shit. Okay, because it's giving an excuse for him to somewhat be lazy. You know why I say that? Because a lot of y'all had y'all men out here working back in the day, and where they was still out here working on other women having babies. So it's giving lazy. Okay, the time that you're spending outside over there in Miss Sarah bed, okay, and Miss Mary Mack, okay, and Jean Paula bed. All right, you could have been down here taking care of your little kids, okay? Little Sally Mae down here. All right. So I don't want to hear this. But anyway, I just felt the way I had to talk about it real quick. Part of me think Marcel say that just to get a rise from viewers. You could be right. You could very well be right. You finna go? Uh, Um, Part of me think Marcel say that just to get a rise from viewers, you could be right, but again, Marcel is trifling, so maybe nines. I don't know. It's giving a little bit of both, child. That is annoying AF. What breakfast to me when Marcel says stuff like that. And I feel like if you're putting your peen in a vagina, then you shouldn't know how it operates for real. Girl, they don't be knowing. Girl, they don't be knowing. Okay. Did you hear that man over there on Ready to Love from last season talking about putting something in somebody good? Girl, they don't be knowing. They don't be, just be whatever. They say whatever they want to say. They say whatever they want to say. You said I found a lump in my breast last year, but it's not cancerous. Thank God. It's just extra tissue, but I go regularly to get it checked out to be on the safe side. That's a great. That's great. Oh, I'm glad it wasn't cancerous, child. My dad worked nights and my mom worked in the daytime, so my dad had to handle a lot of the stuff that is deemed the wife's role. Marsha is just lazy. I appreciate this comment, Janae. Thank you for that. I don't know why they be trying to act like only women know how to take care of, of kids. Like, what's going on? The sad thing is most of us don't have footage of our kids being bad parents, but these reality TV children. But then they be up there talking about some, oh, girl. I think that's valid, girl. I think that's valid, girl. They be saying, don't be talking about the kids. Don't be doing this and that when it comes to the kids. But y'all be on the show showing y'all as a girl, like the kids ain't going to go back and watch. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Maybe it won't hurt so bad. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it won't be that bad of a thing. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, maybe, when you grown, maybe you'll understand why your mama showed out. I mean, I do. My mama showed out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause my mama cussed everybody in McDonald's house. You feel what I'm saying? And I understood it. Now that I'm older, you know what I'm saying? I understand. Oh, matter of fact, let me tell y'all, girl, I had went to go see Wakanda this weekend. And my son was waiting on his pizza. Girl, I was seeing everybody else get their pizza. So the girl had stopped. No, she had came. She cut the little light off on his thing, and she said, "I'll be right back." And then she went down to somebody else. Then she came back to us, and she said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who the hell is yeah? Oh, excuse me. Like you don't have any customer service or whatever." So then before she came though, when she went down to the other people to check on them before she came back, this little boy stopped and no, he was walking. I said, "Excuse me." I said, "Hey, my son hasn't got his pizza, whatever, whatever." And then he said, "Oh, okay, so I'm so sorry." He was like, "I'll be right back. I'll go check on that." Okay. Right. Cause I didn't want them to forget because when they brought out my food, they forgot my fries. You feel what I'm saying? So when they forgot my fries, they went back and got them or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I see everybody else getting their food, but what about my baby? What about my child? So anyway, he went to go check. So when he walked off, the girl was coming back and she was like, "Yeah, yeah. Who the hell you got? Are you okay? You okay? Girl, you ready to get off?" So then I said, "Hey," I said, just wanted to check on my son's pizza. Like he didn't get it yet. The other guy, was gonna go check on it for me. So he may be checking on it, but since you came back, I just let you know too, whatever. Do you know this girl looked at me and stood back and said, "As you can see, we really busy." And this was at the start of the movie. I looked at her and I said, "Yes, we can see that y'all is busy. Thank you." I looked at my fiance. I said, "I don't give a fuck how busy they is in here." He was like, like, "Don't call me because I'm going to cuss this bitch the fuck out." And I'm trying to be very calm because I just sat down to the YouTube the night before and cussed the whole out. Okay. So it's giving lingering. It's giving lingering. Okay. And she can definitely get it. So when she took her down them stairs, I overheard her over the little banister and she was like, "I'm not going back out there. I'm not going back. You better not bring your ass back out here. You understand? You better not. Because you'll get ragged and tagged too, girl. Now, I ain't gonna put my hands on him, but I'm gonna cuss your ass out. Understand that, okay?" But you will get these cuss words, period. You understand? So I'm just saying it to say I understand when my mama here went into Walmart and some McDonald's and cussed everybody out. They told her she can't come back no more. You know what I'm saying? I get it because I was picking up orders. Okay, I understand why she threw the food across the counter, bro. I get it now. You know what I'm saying? I'll be playing with people. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and I ain't gonna lie, I was watching Wakanda where I had an attitude. I would say I had all kind of girl, I was watching. I'm not gonna lie. I told my man, I said, "Babe, I want to go watch it again." I said because she ruined it for me. Because I'm sitting over here watching it, girl, and it was like some scenes. I was looking like, girl, why are we dragging this out? Like, go ahead and kill him. Like, why is y'all getting y'all swooped in Wakanda? What's happening? Like, we supposed to be like, why is we letting him come up on a man and showing out like this? Like, girl, my patience was getting very short. And I have to blame that young lady because it was about y'all not bringing my baby pizza. I'm sorry. I was already pissed because I ordered me some lemon pepper wings, girl. It was giving every bit of no flavor. Okay, so when I'm chewing on my food, girl, I said, I try, and I had my little dipping sauce, my little ranch, my little hot sauce, girl. It was trying to give me some flavor, and it was not hitting for me, girl. I've been into the fries. The fries, first of all, I don't like I don't like thick ass fries. I don't like thick ass fries, girl. I don't like that. Okay. And bit into the fries. Fries was giving every bit of warm. Fries was giving that we just warmed this up in the bag. I feel away. Like if y'all knew Wakanda was coming and the people from Wakanda was gonna be in the theaters, y'all should have been on top notch. Okay, y'all should have been prepared and ready. I sent all this shit back. Okay, come get this. Come get this. Get it back. Get it back. Get it back. Get it back. I don't want it. I don't want it. So they came. They picked up the food. Then the boy gonna act like he don't hear me. The fries were what? They were warm. They were what? They were warm. You said what? Like, why are you acting like you don't hear me, baby? Do you want to feel the fries? Because they're warm, they're not hot. I do not want them, Sam. I am. Okay, not on a boat or with the goat. You better take this shit back down. Okay, and you better not put it on my check because I feel away. All right. And then to add insult to injury was when the little girl came out. Okay, my baby went on his pizza, girl. Okay, so where is the food, girl? We was like one of the first people to sit our ass in the seat and the first people to order. Where's my baby stuff? All right. Girl, she made me so damn mad. I just felt the way. So she definitely got it, a little bit. But I'm really calm now. I used to be very bad. I'm really calm. I've grown a lot. I have grown a lot. But don't play with me. Okay, little girl. So I mean, I don't understand it. That's what I'm saying. Come get them. And then he told me, it's what? What is who? Like, can you not hear me, baby? I'm in your ear. Can you not hear me? Just take this shit back because I don't want it. I don't want it, sweetheart. This is not it. Just take it back, okay? And then I really was mad, y'all, because I thought my fiance was trying to like shush me, child. I'm like, because usually when I get like, he be like, he be hitting me with the blue eye, and I be like, don't hit me with that, because I'm gonna hit you with this. Like, do not, because I'm mad, right? But I didn't realize till later on that night. He was like, nah. He was like, because she was wrong. She shouldn't have had no attitude. Like, why she came over there? I was like, oh, okay, because I thought you was trying to shush me. He was like, nah, baby, I'm trying to tell you I understand. I was like, oh, okay. Tell me something. You should have told me that then. Shit, cause she ruined my damn mood. Like I was mad as hell. Little bitch. Oh, and then when I told her that, when I said, thank you or whatever, or something I said, and I said, I don't give a fuck about what the fuck these niggas being busy. Like, and she was like, shit. She was like, and then she walked off. I'm like, girl, but you just acting like you didn't just get an attitude. Are you okay? No, ma'am. They gonna go down. I'm not going back out there. I'm not gonna go back out there. You ain't gotta come, baby. You do not have to come. It is okay. Understand. You better not bring your ass out here. But it is what it is. It was a cute film when I went back and thought about it. Spoiler alert, baby. My favorite part of the film, I have to be honest and say, was the post credit. I love that so much. The post credit. I was like, oh my God. Oh, and there were some moments I was very disappointed about. There was one incident that happened with a puddle of water, and a lot of people are going to know. Okay, when something burst and we found something in a puddle of water, and then it was over for them, and I felt the way about it because I said, if we ain't got Black Panther, and then you done turned around and did this. Like, girl, we couldn't, like, why did we have to do that? So I was disappointed in that part, but it was cool. It was cool. You teared up again at the post credit? I didn't tear up, but I felt that moment. It was sweet. Like, soon as she went to go grab, I was like, I know exactly who that one is. I know exactly who that one is. And I was so happy when she said it. And it was just, it was great. 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 Um, not some teenagers sending y'all seat, girl. Baby, I thought I was about to get my belt. Just rude as fuck. Oh, I don't like that, honey. I don't like that. Not you done pay for your tickets and people sending your seat. Trifling. But, oh well. What is y'all laughing at? Somebody, they can't breathe. What is you laughing at? I had tickets to see it on Friday, but I had an emergency, so I'm going to see it tomorrow in 40. Okay, that's gonna be nice. Listen, Mbaku is a mess. He's a mess. He's a mess. Really? 3 to 4 times? It was sad. What you said, Keon? It was the Dolores spirit that I met over there in the in the theater. You probably right. Yeah, you probably right. It probably was that Dolores spirit. Not you this. Did you say that? I'll beat y'all ass like I'm your mama or like your mama should. Baby, baby, girl. Listen, the people came ready. They had their Wakanda attire on, specially made and stuff. I was like, oh, I should have got with y'all. Okay, they came ready. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I can't wait till it's released. I'll be honest. I'm like, shoot, I hope they release it next month, like to Disney Plus or something, because I feel like that'll be good to watch with the fam one more time. So I hope that they definitely release that to film very very soon. They're making a lot of money. They made like $330 million. I'm like, oh baby, okay, okay. So it was interesting. It was good. It was good. It was good. Um. All right, y'all. I'm gonna hop off this thing because my plan is to do what I did last Monday. So it's 12:50. Okay. I'm trying to go live again this afternoon and do like a quick chat where we talk about random topics, a variety of topics. And then tonight, probably around 7:30, I think I'm gonna do the Real Housewives of Potomac review. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, your notifications are on. Okay. Make sure they're on all notifications, girl, because YouTube be like they be playing. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. So yes, yes. I saw his notification. I saw his notification that he was live, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. Oh, damn. We'll talk about that. Thank you. Thank you for sending. We'll talk about Chris Bassett and things in the quick chat. Or I might talk about that. I might drop another video real quick. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull all that together. I thank y'all so much for joining. Don't forget to like the video, all that great jazz. And I'll catch you guys in a few. Okay. Bye bye.